The clip you're about to watch comes from TikTok creator Izzy Coco, who believes her apartment is shared by a spectral guest she's named Patricia. For hours, she had her door propped open, but after a while, the door suddenly closed. After witnessing this, she decides to communicate directly with the presence. Okay,
so I've been laying here in bed like almost all day, and I've had my door propped open like this all day. I've had the fan on all day, the AC has been on all day. Oh, and the door hasn't moved. But I was laying here and the door literally shut on its own. I don't know, do y'all see that? Like, it has not been doing it all day. Okay. And the AC is on right now. Like, it just kicked on. So if the door was gonna fully shut on its own, it would have done it already. So, Patricia, if you're here and you have the energy to do so, please shut the door one more time. I don't know. Oh.
The creator believes that the spirit actually followed her family back, a phenomenon often called a hitchhiker ghost. These entities are thought to bond with individuals rather than specific locations, traveling with them across any distance. While skeptics in the comments argue that the AC cycling could create a simple pressure change, many viewers find the timing of the door's response to her verbal request too precise to be a mere coincidence. Some have even theorized that Patricia might be a protective entity, given the creator's remarkably calm demeanor during the encounter. Others point out that for a spirit to not only move, but physically latch a door into its frame requires a massive surge of energy, a trait often associated with an intelligent haunting, where the entity is fully aware of its surroundings. Is Patricia a lingering attachment from her past, or just a trick of physics? I'll leave you to be the judge. The clip you're about to watch comes from TikTok creator Perry64, who shared a terrifying sequence of events that began while she and her roommate were home alone. After hearing a series of unexplainable heavy noises, they decided to jump through the window.
I'm recording. Wait. Do you hear that? Can you check the security footage? Oh my god. Oh, what is it?
If you listen carefully, just as they leave, the bedroom door slams shut violently. Later, security footage shows their kitchen vacuum activating by itself, with a green motion tracking box following it closely. Most unsettling is when the tracking box suddenly expands in size, almost as if there's an invisible entity standing right beside the machine. The timing of the door slam has led many to speculate that this was an intelligent haunting where the entity was fully aware of the roommate's presence and reacted physically to their departure. Some viewers in the comments pointed out that the security logs specifically flagged a person at the exact moment the vacuum encountered the invisible obstacle, a detail that is incredibly difficult for skeptics to dismiss. Others theorize that spirits may actually be drawn to the electromagnetic fields of smart home devices, using that energy to manifest their presence to the camera's AI. Is this technology giving us a window into the unseen world, or is it just a digital glitch? You decide. In this next footage, the owner was just trying to have a peaceful moment in her bathroom when her dog began acting as if he was staring down an intruder. The dog is visibly on edge, looking intensely at the ceiling and growling. Paranormal researchers often point to this as canine awareness, claiming that animals can perceive visual spectrums and auditory frequencies that are completely locked away from human senses. Some viewers in the comments speculated that the dog was tracking a shadow person moving across the ceiling. There's even a theory that dogs can sense the energy signature or intent of a spirit, which would explain his immediate and fierce defensive stance despite there being no visible threat. So, was this just a series of technical glitches and a confused pet, or did the dog successfully scare off a spectral visitor? I'll let you be the judge. After his partner and dog left for a walk, he began hearing something strange. So, armed with a knife and his phone, he decided to investigate the house to see if he could catch the source of the sounds. But the most polarizing moment occurs when the security feed suddenly goes dark. While the creator describes it as the camera going blank, many eagle-eyed viewers are convinced it wasn't a glitch at all.
Up and down all day and just stared into a room and just whimpering back and forth. We're not gonna pretend like the decor up there is normal by any means. And then the camera did the weirdest thing, it just went blank. So she went back to check that night, and finally we captured the laughter on the cameras. Her motion had set it off and saved the clips, and to this very day we cannot explain what happened that day. Everything's been disconnected electronically in the house.
They believe a massive dark figure leaned directly into the lens, its features completely obscuring the view for several seconds. This theory is supported by the behavior of the dog, who is seen whimpering and staring into the empty rooms, as if watching a visitor invisible to us. Whether it was a hardware failure or a face in the lens, the creator was so unsettled he has since disconnected every electronic device in the house. Is this a genuine ghost caught on tape or a sophisticated prank? I'll leave that for you to decide. In this next clip, the mother was in the shower while her young daughter was playing on the couch downstairs. The footage, captured by a Ring security camera, shows the little girl suddenly halting her play and letting out a piercing scream, reacting as if she was physically struck or hurt by an invisible force.
Blowing off steam. But now at the casino, she's playing to avenge Paul's death. She lures Victor into a trap, letting him gain his confidence, win a few hands, just to see what his tendencies are. But then she goes for the throat.
Within 4 hours, Sally has cleaned Victor out, winning the entire $100,000 pot.
Frequently in a poker game like this, because the stakes are so high and emotions are so high, often these disputes are carried away from the poker table. You would become so angry that you would act out violently.
Instead of just leaving the game this time, Sally's scared for
According to the owner of the video, this is far from an isolated incident. The family has experienced several disturbing physical encounters since moving in just a month and a half ago. In the world of the paranormal, this is often described as a violent haunting, where an entity has progressed beyond simple shadows to actual physical aggression. Unlike typical spirits that seek to be noticed, these malevolent presences are thought to be territorial, often targeting the most vulnerable members of a household. Many viewers in the comments urged the family to seek spiritual help or move out immediately, noting that the entity seems to be escalating its behavior. Is this a case of a house that refuses to accept new owners, or is something much darker feeding off the family's fear? I'll let you be the judge. The next clip you're about to watch was captured by the home security camera of TikTok creator Marjorie Williams 905. While her son was alone in the living room watching TV, he was suddenly interrupted by the unmistakable sound of the house's smart security system clearly announcing garage door, confirming that the sensor was triggered. He went to investigate the sound, and he finds the door propped open, completely empty, with no one in sight. In many paranormal accounts, spirits that manipulate doors and latches are often referred to as threshold entities, beings that signal their presence by interacting with the physical entries of a residence. Some believe these actions are a spirit's attempt to be acknowledged or invited deeper into the living space. Viewers in the comments were quick to point out the son's immediate, startled reaction to the door opening, which makes a simple draft or faulty latch seem unlikely. So, is this a playful spirit looking for attention, or something more serious trying to find a way in? Let me know what you think. The last clip for today comes from TikTok creator Banana Pancakes 0, who was recording a routine makeup tutorial when the atmosphere in her house took a sudden, chilling turn.
People are gonna wear what they want to wear. Oh, my power just went out. Wait, no it didn't. I don't know what just... Bro. What? Okay, I don't know what just happened, but anyway. Did you guys see that? Anyway, where was I? I've seen the video about the people actually, I've seen like, oh my gosh, you guys are gonna help me, my business. Like, you understand, you're scary. I don't care. I mean, like, bro, what the f is going on? I think my house is haunted. It's not even like raining outside or anything. It's not my power.
You can see her confusion as she points out that the hallway light is still glowing brightly while her room remains pitch black. And when the hallway lights go off, it almost feels like something walked out of her room and into the hall. This specific sequence has led many paranormal enthusiasts to speculate on the theory of energy displacement, where a spirit drains the electrical current from one localized area to another as it moves. The fact that the lights didn't just fail, but seemed to follow a path, suggests a level of intelligence behind the disturbance, rather than a simple fuse blow. Some viewers in the comments were deeply unsettled by the creator's realization that she was completely alone in the house, arguing that for the breakup prank theory to be true, there would have to be an intruder physically inside the home manipulating the switches. Others have noted that shadow people are often reported in conjunction with sudden localized electrical failures, as if their very presence disrupts the flow of light. Whether it was a spectral exit or a manual override of the electrical system, the creator's genuine fear is hard to ignore. Is this a spirit on the move or just a well-timed trick? I'll leave you to be the judge.